Yo, what's going on, guys? Bro, is the camera really finna die right now? Yo, what's going on, guys? I know there's at least one person watching these videos. Shout out to them for commenting on the last one, and I responded back. This is a video basically me explaining why I haven't been active in like the week and a half. Because I do have a lot of content and stuff that I could put out regularly. Consistently, but I've been kind of like on how do you say it? Like, I've been just still, just because I've been trying to fix this little issue with the TL350Z, which if you kind of haven't been keeping up, which I haven't really been doing a good job of recording, that build, just because, like I said in the last 3 videos, those videos are kind of like my experimental videos to see what type of editing I want to do, what type of style video and whatnot. But basically, we're at the finishing stages with that car, right? We're about, I would say, maybe 98%, 97% done with it. There's some things we got to tweak here and there. There's some other footage I have of that car as well, that are just sitting like on files that I don't want to edit, just because we have an issue with the title. So long story short, I bought the car. We got the car right through Copart, and basically we're having a hard time attaining the title. Now Copart doesn't have the title, which I don't know how that happens, because maybe I'm not making sense here, but basically, for example, if I were to sell a car through Copart, the car would have to be fully mine. To my understanding, the previous owner probably got the car through somebody, because the broker who helped us take out the car and Copart told us that the financer still has the title. Meaning one of two things, right? Meaning somebody helped him get the car right through a dealership, or it was the dealership who financed the car or financed whatever so he could buy the car, but maybe he didn't finish paying it off, and so we can't get the title. Now it's to the point where we're like 4, almost 5 months into this, whole debacle. A couple months ago it was like, oh yeah, give me 3 days, I'll figure this out. 3 days passed, a week, 2 weeks, 2 months at this point, and nothing happened. And then now to the point where even the broker, the person I got the car with, because in California, specifically where we live, we have to have a broker or some type of account with Copart so we can take out a car. Obviously I don't have one, so I went through a family friend, and she was able to get the car out for me. And now she won't even answer the phone calls, she won't even call back. So at this point I think it's just gonna be unfortunately like something I can't do or fix, and I'm just gonna have to return the car, which sucks though, because I'm gonna lose a lot of money on my end, right? Because they could return the money. I'm pretty sure what they're gonna end up doing is returning the money I bought right with the car, which at that point, I don't know, what was it, like $3,500? I don't remember, right? It's what I bought the car for. But at this point, we rebuild the motor, we change all the fluids, change the timing chain, we changed a bunch of sensors. I mean, there's just a lot of hours that went into this car, and being that I'm not like some type of, I guess you could say, real business, there's no way for me to prove anything, as well as like I didn't keep any receipts, which is probably my fault on my end. I should have probably been more organized in that way. So I think at the end, really, we're just gonna have to return the car, like I said. Just no one wants to give me any answer. No one wants to talk to me. No one wants to, get back to me to fix this issue. So at this point, I'm fucking stressing. The car, like I said, it's so close to being finished, but yet so far from being able to, get it on the road. I mean, it's literally so many things we did. The bumper with the wheels on, what else we did? What else did we do? I mean, just a lot of miscellaneous stuff, really, that like within the whole months, took time to do. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do that. So that's the whole title issue. Again, I don't even know how Copart was able to list that car if they didn't, 100% legally have the rights to, sell it to me, or to anybody really. So honestly, I don't know how that happens. I mean, this is not the first time we bought from them. This is probably like between my dad, my brother, and I, more than 10 times at this point, honestly. And we never had any issue like this. Which sucks though, because the next videos on the show was me installing the bumper after it was painted, and that honestly looked pretty good. It looked pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. It was very satisfying. It was funny though, because that video, it was like 100 degrees outside. I was fucking busting my balls and shit, and now that's kind of like a day that was like spent doing nothing at this point, because the car's just trash. Yeah, I mean, and then on that video, the final stages was just really just going over what was needed to be done. For example, like the door cards. I don't even know who owned the car, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure it was a guy, because it's a guy's name, but I don't want to jump to conclusions. But if that was a guy, bro, that man needs to cut his nails. That was one of the things I was gonna try to fix, was the door cards, because it looked like nail claws, dude. It looked really bad, and then there's some tears on the door cards on the other side. The trim was really bad. I was needing to fix that as well. I have my fucking little notes here. Honestly, it's BS, but yeah, that video was, basically putting it in the garage. I was gonna work on it. It was funny though, because I struggled. The garage floor is cement. It's kind of slippery. The car's way too low to jack it up to. So for like 45 minutes, I was just struggling, trying to get the car in blocks, but it kept sliding. So that was pretty funny. And then, obviously that was like the video I was gonna do more in depth of trying to figure out what that transmission noise was. And then upon being under there, I found a coolant leak, which ended up being the heater core line. So that that's like another thing we fixed. Let me see. I think I did a quick nut and bolt check of everything. Hey, yo, Turbo, stop barking! Motherfucker, bro. Fucking recording over here, dog. But yeah, so that happened. Really, I don't think that. Nothing much really, and there's a couple more videos of it. Of us try to fix stuff. Which honestly, at this point, I'm not even gonna try to edit them. I'm just gonna try to include them on this one. And basically, there you go. This is the word I was trying to find. We're basically at a standstill with this car until further stuff. But like I said, Copart has no answers for me. The broker now has no answers for me, and she wouldn't even return the phone calls, or come in contact with me or anybody really close to me, even my family member who introduced me to her is like a family friend type thing. So we're pretty fucked on this. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I'm kind of salty. I'm kind of pissed, just because put all that time and effort, all that money into this car, thinking it was gonna be relatively easy car, and ended up being a little harder than expected, just because we got the car during COVID and a bunch of things weren't open, and we had to sort some stuff out. So I think what's most upsetting really is the time I wasted on that car, all those hours, knowing that now most likely I'm just gonna have to return the car and get the money I got for, get the money I spent paying for it, but I'm not gonna be reimbursed all those hours, all those parts, all those all that stuff. So it's pretty upsetting, but I think I'm just gonna end it here for this video, about the Teal 350Z. And honestly, I'm just gonna move on to the next one, which honestly I'm gonna just start posting tomorrow about that. I do have a shit ton of footage about, and that car's honestly, I'd probably say maybe 50% done. I'm gonna end it here, and then I'm gonna give you a preview.